before. We're heading to Paris today for Fashion Week. It's just a bit of a flying visit. We've got a really busy day ahead today. We're meeting with Salomon, Hoka. Again, it's always amazing for us to go over and catch up with the brands that we do stock in the stores. We will be able to get a look at, you know, what's coming in this year from what we've already previously ordered, and then what's going to be coming in for next year. I think the flight takes about an hour and a half, and then obviously they're an hour ahead, so we'll hopefully get to the hotel about 10:30, and then we just need to get checked in and then head to the first meeting, which is Salomon at 1 o'clock. 11:20. We've checked in, the room wasn't ready, so we just dropped the bags. We're going to head out. Our first meeting's with Salomon at 1:30, probably about a half an hour walk to where we need to go as well, so we're just going to jump in for a coffee and probably just start walking over there because we've got a wee bit of time to kill. Different direction. Stuff we seen in Glasgow a couple of weeks ago. Is it relevant? You're going to see
stuff for spring summer.
Aye, but I'm saying you're going to see new stuff again today.
Yeah, but I think there's both. So you've got
You see that again and then see the new stuff.
26, which is the second half of this year. Sorry, starting next year, and then we have autumn winter 27, which is
The day.
So basically full of next year.
And then all the Salomon stock we've seen in Paris in January.
January is for stuff that arrives in the next 2 weeks.
And I need to spell it selling for £1,000 on the aftermarket. I think as well in the shoe bit, I had a look at some of the stuff, but to be honest, there is not much. Exceed that we open up is going to have to be a setup like this. We'll have an exceeding cloud together, hopefully. Why do you think there's no Omni 9s in there?
Too quick. No, I think they have. We're just about to do a whole week in America, but it's not weird.
When we went to the one in Brooklyn, and there was a few pairs, and then the one in that, what is it, Lafayette? How long does Salomon for?
What, how long to get there?
Well, both. How long does it take to get there? How long does it take to...
You need to get on at Franklin D. Roosevelt, and then get off at the road, and then change. That's how we journey, mate. It's probably 25 minutes
On a train?
into that.
The heat? How long's the walk? Too far?
An hour.
It's too long.
Aye, it's too long.
Vedete vostri effetti personali sempre al vostro fianco e segnalateci qualche progetto abbandonato o situazione.
What happened there? Crushed. 9 T-bot shoes? No. No getting in. Well, we're just trying to get in, but that was obviously the wrong door. So we're heading round, we're just about to head into Salomon, and meetings normally probably take about an hour, but it's good because we'll get a look at what we've ordered last year and what's coming in a couple of weeks' time, and then we'll also get a closer look, hopefully, at some of the new colours and the new styles for next year. Just out of Salomon, we've got some gifts here.
You video?
Aye. Size 10, that's sure.
ACS, Rochelle, black.
I don't actually think they're out yet. What do you think? Hold that. See what we've got. I think so. Finished in Salomon. getting a look at what's coming. The pairs are going to start getting shipped mid-July, so everything's going to be coming in pretty soon. And just talking about some activations and stuff that we're going to have planned between Exceed and Cloud, so that'll be class to get that over the line. We now need to head to Hoka, which is at 4 o'clock, so I think we might need to jump the subway again, get in there, and then same situation, have a look at some of the stuff for next year, and hopefully some of the stuff that's going to be due over the next few weeks. To the hotel just now, meetings are all finished for today. Salomon, obviously I spoke about that earlier in the video, that went really well. And then Hoka, just seeing all the new stuff for next season. So all that looks great, a lot of updated models, which is it's always good to see, just to bring some newness into the mix. The guys, about activations and stuff, there's a lot of women's colours that's coming out, so it'll be nice this year to put a bit more of a women's focus on it. The event tonight is 7 o'clock, so we're just going to get sorted and head down to that. And then we've got dinner booked for later on. Then tomorrow we're up, we've got a meeting with Saucony to see some new season stock and what we've got coming in. Obviously that's a massive one for us this year, as everybody knows. I think we've probably got about another maybe 12,000 pairs of Omni 9s coming between now and the end of the year, so that's a massive focus for us. And then we have a meeting with Represent, I think maybe late afternoon, 3 or 4, so catch up with the guys, get a look at some new season stuff. And then our flight back home is tomorrow night. Heading to a Saucony event, it's for the launch of the new Ride 1, which we'll be getting in store. So we're going to go and catch up with the guys tonight, as well as tomorrow. Tomorrow's our actual appointment, so it'll be good to catch up with them for a few hours tonight. We ended up just chilling last night. We went to the event, it was so busy, so we went down to just check it out, and it was the Ride 1 event, as I was saying earlier, but we got gifted one of the new 3 pairs, which they actually look class, and we've got some new colours coming in soon as well. But we're on to day 2. Today we are meeting with Saucony at 2:30, and then we have Represent after that quickly, and then we're going to be heading to the airport. Our flight's back home tonight, so we just need to get sorted for that. And then back to it tomorrow. We've got a busy week ahead. Cloud's new summer menu is launching tomorrow as well, so no, sorry, not tomorrow, Saturday. So it's going to be a really busy weekend, so we just need to make sure that we're back and all sorted and good to go for that. It's currently on 1:20 and we're just about to head into Saucony. We're a wee bit early, but I think they're good to go. Just out at the Saucony meeting there, I wasn't able to video anything in there. There was no cameras or photos and stuff allowed, because last season basically they had a bit of an issue with some stuff getting leaked, and obviously they can't have that getting out. But everything looks class again for next year. Getting an idea on where we're going to be over the next 6 months with some of the Omni 9s and stuff, and then we've got some new models and that coming in as well. Last night they done the Ride 1 event, which they obviously gifted us a couple of pairs of them, but I think there's maybe 6 or 7 new colours that's coming out, which we do have orders in for, but we're going to probably need to up the order. Seeing them in person, they look top, so we need to just make sure that we're on top of that as well before it's too late. I think the biggest thing as well, sometimes coming over can be a bit of a pain and stuff, especially in this heat, but it's so important for us to see these things in person, because that gives you the best idea. And obviously catching up with the guys, relationships and stuff is everything in retail, so no, it's been good. We're going to head to Represent now, see their showroom for next year, catch up with the guys. Represent there, showroom setup was class, and always good to catch up with the guys. We've obviously got a really good relationship with them and have done for the last 4 years. Good collabs and stuff and everything that's obviously went on. A lot of the new season stuff for next year looks good, and obviously for us, like, it's a challenging time just now, so we just always need to be careful about what we're going into. But yeah, a lot of the new season stuff looks good, and a really big push on 247 for next year, so that new collection looks insane. Obviously got a lot going on over the next 6 months without saying too much, but in terms of activations and stuff with 247, to just try and really get that going in Glasgow, we are potentially going to maybe try and get some sort of run set up that we can have going, whether that be weekly or monthly, and something that we can have set up between Exceed and Cloud. We've always wanted to do it, but I think it's just about time.
Ended up getting delayed for 3 hours. So we've had a nightmare. Very sleep. Don't even know what time it is. 20 past 1. Just left Paris. So probably getting at 3, 4. Back to a wee bit.
The last 5 or 6 hours turned out to be an absolute nightmare. We basically got delayed at the airport, and then we ended up basically getting through passport control, got on the flight, and then we were on the flight, and then we got delayed for 3 hours. But we're back, Paris Fashion Week done. It's actually 20 past 2, so we were due to get in at 11, so we're a bit behind schedule tonight, but I'm going to check in tomorrow morning. We'll get a catch up on how the last couple of days went. We're up early, new summer menus launching in Cloud over the next few days, so we need to get some bits sorted for that, and obviously back into Exceed to get everything squared up. Well, that's 24 hours wrapped up in Paris. We're back in Glasgow, back to the rain, and 9 o'clock just now, so just going to go in, get a few bits tidied up, and then get started back to another day, and we'll start getting all these meetings from Paris down to plan.